guess Dirt Nap's right. I do kind of mess around with my camera before I start filming. What are you going to do about a dirt nap? Nothing. Because you live in Florida. It's nothing but handicaps there. You're handicapped by your state. Florida has one use. Two uses. Sorry, I got a lot of information coming through here, right? Hold on a second. Okay, one, Florida needs communism. It needs to break off the United States, for one, and float over to Cuba. I know that's the wrong direction. I assume there'll be some impetus. Something will give it a bit of a shove. A weapon, I'm imagining. Something big. Maybe a meteor. And scoot it over to Cuba. Florida's wonderful. It's totally overdeveloped. It's jam-packed with people. It's far past. It's past critical mass. That's why there's so much violence in Florida. They're packed in like rats. And so, really shifting over to Cuba would like kill a huge amount of people. And I know there's some great people in Florida. Like I think there's 4, and I hope that they survive. Maybe just one of them would die, and I'd feel bad. It seems statistically unlikely they'd all die, so don't make me out to be an asshole. You're the asshole. The other thing that, the other good reason of Florida would break off, just like it was supposed to do, but maybe the currents would then work in the correct way, and it would spin into the Gulf. Is that the Gulf of Mexico? Yeah, it's the Gulf of Mexico. I don't know my geography. I wanted to say the Sea of Cortez, but I believe that's inside the Baja Peninsula. And it would spin around in there and stab Texas in its goddamn heart. And I think this Texas should sink. I don't think Texas could be improved by floating down to Chile or whatever. No, not Chile. Brazil. If it stabs Texas so hard that Texas kind of granulated and then went through the Panama Canal and ended up in Chile, fuck, I'll be fine with that. Like if Chile suddenly got like a really big beach along its entire coastline, like from the equator all the way down to like Antarctica, I'm okay with that. I mean, that sounds great. So I now think Florida has 3 uses. Float to Cuba, become communist, stab Texas, have Texas straight up sink, or have Texas granulate and then go through the Panama Canal and become the beach of Chile. Oh, anyway, I forgot what got me on this whole thing. The whole thing was guns. Reptilian flyover. That's why this whole shed has a sheet of tin foil on the top of it, so I'm going to be okay, folks. My initial thing was guns. Texas guns, Florida guns. The whole United States should point a gun at Texas and Florida. I don't think you should be showing real firearms on YouTube. I mean, if you are part of a gun community, that makes sense. If you're a part of a drinking community, it's Nerf guns only, folks. Nerf guns only. You can put your finger on the trigger of a Nerf gun and wave it around like you just don't care, because it's a Nerf gun. Now, well, this is not a Nerf gun. I mean, this actually fires a wide variety of different size micro grenades, stun grenades, tangler grenades, incendiary, penetration, the whole works. My favorite is a combination of tangler, that big black spray that then like becomes an adhesive. That's so fun, especially at a party. Fire that into a room and everyone's stuck together. And I love the taser. It just seems like you could shoot somebody with a taser a couple different times. It amps the voltage way up past what was normally legal, and you could just say that he didn't go down right away. And if you're in Texas, you don't even have to explain that shit, which is why Florida needs to stab Texas. Swill, swill, swill. Sir Walty never waved a gun around, I'll tell you that much.